Welcome back, DoomTubers. Another pickup video today, or as I like to call it, another edition of me getting a whole bunch of crap that I don't deserve. I did get a gift package and got some other pickups too. Just very few things. The big ticket item, of course, is the highlight of this video, and I will wait to show you that for a brief moment, and I'll show you the total of 3 things that I've gotten since my massive birthday pickup a while back, and rightfully so. I mean, I got a ton of games then, and I've been playing several of them. I've beaten at least one of them. I think that's all I beat. I think I just beat one of them. But I did play a large number of them just to get a good feel for a few of them, because I got several pick up and play type DS games, and I wanted to try them out. So yeah, I didn't pick up a whole lot of stuff since then. The first and only video game pickup is one of the 3 things I'm going to show you here is the Man of Steel DVD Blu-ray combo pack. I'm a huge fan of this movie. My wife bought it relatively close to when it came out. I want to say it was at least the week that it came out. It wasn't on release day. She kind of surprised me with it, and really stoked because I love this movie. And yeah, so there it is. And I'm glad she got it on the Blu-ray combo pack so we can watch it on the DVD player up here or on the PlayStation 3 downstairs, because that's actually the only Blu-ray player that we own is the PlayStation 3. Okay, and then one of the 2 video game pickups here you already know about, Call of Duty Ghosts. And my opinions remain the same about this game. I really think it's a really great game. Surprisingly, I think it's, it doesn't deserve all of the hate, I don't think. I want to rephrase that by saying I do understand why people get annoyed with the series and how it kind of takes away maybe from other games or makes other game developers kind of irrelevant because they don't make Call of Duty, or they don't make a Call of Duty clone type game. I get it. I get the reasons that it may hurt the gaming industry, game developers and things like that, and as I drop it. But I also don't think that all of the hate is necessarily warranted, because if you're not a first-person shooter game fan, automatically you're going to not like it, and that's totally fine. But if you are a fan of first-person shooters, what is it that you don't like about the whole series, as a whole? Because I'm a big fan of first-person shooters, and I think it's a lot of fun. I've been playing the Squads mode a little bit more, and the Squads is actually pretty awesome, especially for someone like me who's not that good at multiplayer. There's different modes that you can choose from that you can kind of create the gameplay style that you want almost. There is a mode in Squads where you can actually play on Xbox Live with other real people, but they're all on your team, and you're playing against AI. And there's several different, playlists you can go into. There's like the recruit level AI, where the AI really suck, and then there's regular, normal AI, and they're hardened and veteran, and then there's mixed or something like that too. So you can go against as tough or as weak AI as you want to, and kind of grind up the squad points so you can unlock the weapons that you really like to use, the weapons and attachments and perks and things that you really like to use. So when and if you do go into regular multiplayer, you have maybe a better chance because you're using equipment and or perks that you're more comfortable with. So it's actually got quite a deep multiplayer, in my opinion, with the addition of all of the different Squads modes. And also, of course, the Extinction mode as well, which I still haven't played very much of, but I would like to play a little bit more of it. Okay, and the last video game pickup here, I was pretty disappointed with. It was a game I really wanted, and I still really want it, but I got it in the mail today, and the game cartridge doesn't work. It's PacMan and Galaga Dimensions for the 3DS. It is a complete copy. I was kind of disappointed first off because when I first took it out of the package, it had a couple of GameStop stickers on it, and it was just like really dirty. And you can still kind of see, you know, how nasty, kind of dirty it is. There was a sticker there, and I peeled it off, but there's still just some dirt and gunk on it. And there was another sticker up here, and I did the best I could, you know, sitting at work today to kind of peel it off of there. But it's still kind of a nasty, nasty package. But then to top it off, you know, I put the game cartridge in, and it didn't work. So I contacted the seller on Amazon because it was a third party on Amazon. It wasn't actually Amazon. And they said they would refund my money. So it still remains to be seen. I haven't seen the money come back through yet. Hope it does. And then they said that that I didn't need to return that. So now, if I wanted to, I could still buy a complete copy just because that one's kind of dirty, nasty. Or I could just buy a cart-only copy, which is just a little bit cheaper, maybe. And I already have the box and manual. So, bummer. I know I really wanted to play that game tonight, but alas, I've got tons of other games to play, and I'm probably going to go play some squads. But anyway, on to... Well, first off, I did get a free, or not a free, it was a gift, which our turn was free, from Sporadic Spacebar. My man hooked me up with Super Meat Boy on Steam, and Steam sale is going on right now, and I may pick up a few titles, but it's not, I mean, they're not really necessary to include in this video. Not gonna probably get anything major, you know, maybe if there's something that's just a couple of bucks that's normally pretty expensive, like on the flash sale, maybe I'll grab it, but really not looking into getting a whole lot just because I'm trying to save a little bit of money for holiday shopping and that sort of thing. And then next up here is the big ticket item, and this too was a gift for my birthday, or just, you know, in general, because he's an awesome dude. Mr. TGAp once again outdid himself. The guy is giving me so much crap. I'm a horrible friend, but he did hook me up with a Sega Saturn. Him and I have talked back and forth a lot. We talk almost every day, and yeah, he just out of the blue one day said, you know what, I was going to surprise you with this, and then he needed to explain. There was an issue with the sound when recording, and I have no problem with that. So he ended up replacing his system and then hooked me up with this one. I'm so stoked. This thing is in excellent shape and works perfectly. And yeah, I have absolutely zero complaints about this. So I'm really excited to get this, and I'm really like, I'm going to get the whatever you call it, action replay that allows you to get some imports, so I can like go to town on some imports. Yeah, I'm a little antsy to get some games, but he did hook me up with 3 games also. A copy of Daytona USA. Normally, I'm not a really big racing fan. I do like the occasional like kart racer and things like that. I'll tell you what, I put this game in to play around on. I love it. This is a really great racing game. I had a lot of fun with it, so I'm very glad to have that. I do plan on playing it quite a bit more. And the next up is a must for Saturn owners, from what I understand, Virtua Fighter 2. I've already played this and I beat it. I did have it on easy, you know, where the enemies didn't take as much I didn't take as much damage from the enemies as standard arcade mode. So kind of cheating, I know, but I just wanted to play the way I wanted to play. So Virtua Fighter 2, amazing fighter. I still got a lot of work to do, like to do all the moves and stuff, because I really don't know how. And Virtua Fighter, and I think this is similar to a lot of other, you know, of the more hardcore fighting games where there's not a lot of like power moves and things like that. You know, there's no flames and stuff like that. No Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter stuff. It's pretty much just straightforward martial arts, as my dog Hex. And then last but not least, he did... first of all, I'll read the note. The note that came in the package with the Saturn was funny because it actually didn't come in the package. It came on the package. And, yeah. But I didn't... I'm glad that I caught it because Yeah, it was literally taped to the top of the package. So I'll read it to you here. It's very lightly written. It says, "I forgot to include the note, so I am writing very lightly on the back of the address to say that I hope you enjoy. Talk to you soon." So, yeah, there's the note. And in very nice Christmas wrapping, with a note even, that says, "Another for your id collection. Merry Christmas." He hooked it up. Got a copy of Quake for the Saturn. So stoked to have this. Yeah, I've played it a little bit already, and I love it. And I won't say that it's the very best version of Quake, and neither will anyone else. But it's a fun version to play, and it's really great to have, and it's one that I definitely would have picked up. And I definitely need to get the Doom and Hexen ports as well, because they're both on there, and I'm looking forward to playing them a lot. Forgot to show this, but it didn't include a Japanese controller, and from what I understand, of course, this does work perfectly, but I guess like the fact that it's Japanese doesn't matter. Like it works the same on the U.S. Saturn as it would on a Japanese Saturn, so that's very cool. I love this controller. I do really wish that it had an analog stick, of course, just because that's me. And I am planning on getting the 3D controller and a copy of Nights in the Dreams at some point, but I'm really in no rush to get that. So sometime I will have the 3D controller, and then I'll be all set for first-person shooters and Nights, apparently. Anyway, that is it. I told you this was kind of a short pickup video, and that's really it. I mean, I got 2 video games, a movie, and then the Saturn package, and I'm so very thankful to TGAp for hooking that up. Yeah, I'm still like crazy stoked, and of course thanks to Sporadic Spacebar, Jason, for hooking me up with Super Meat Boy. I played a little bit of it last night, and it's a blast. It's actually kind of what I thought it would be. I actually hadn't watched that much gameplay footage. I just heard, a lot of people talk about Super Meat Boy and how good of a platformer it was, and I really like it. It's a lot like N+. I don't know which one came first, but I like Super Meat Boy in the same way that I like N+. It can be really challenging, and you can die a bazillion times, but it's still fun and frustrating at times. But still, you never lose that feeling of that you're having fun in at least in N+. Like I said, I'm not very far in Super Meat Boy yet. I'm not even past the first world yet. I think I'm on like the 19th stage or something like that of the first level. Really, it doesn't take very long. The stages go remarkably fast. But anyway, that's it for the pickup video. I'm going to stop talking now. Keep it short for once. We got a 13-minute pickup video instead of a 30-minute one. So, thank you for watching, and once again, thanks to everybody for being subscribed to my channel. I don't know, thanks. Thanksgiving was yesterday, so thanks.